What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to take a look at these in-ear ear protection from Caldwell called the emax power cords. Man, I had a brain freeze there. We're going to talk about the price, we're going to talk about the performance, we're going to talk about the testing that I did, and then I'll give you my thoughts on them overall. Now, these are going to be one of the more budget-friendly options if you're looking for a set of in-ear electronic ear protections that have Bluetooth. Definitely one of the more budget-friendly options. These come in at around $100. Now, as far as my disclosure, yes, I do work in the firearms industry, and yes, Caldwell did send me these ear protections free of charge so I can review them for you. And yes, there will be some affiliate links down in the video description. If you want to pick one up, do me a favor, use those links, and hopefully I can find you a good deal. Last but not least, the sponsor of today's video is USCCA. They offer some really good self-defense education, self-defense training, and self-defense insurance. What you can do is click the link down in the video description, type in your email address, and see if it's right for you. I'm sure you figured it out, but these go inside of your ears and then the cord will wrap behind your head. That is the style ear protection this is. And let me read off a couple of the main specs to you just so you know. It has a 22 NRR or noise reduction rating, which is pretty good for in-ear protection. Definitely good enough for pistol, definitely good enough for outdoors. Rifle indoors we'll talk about in a little bit. It does have built-in Bluetooth, and it's very simple to sync it to your phone. This way you can listen to music or you can take a phone call from these if you choose. Battery life is around 5 to 6 hours, and then on the little control center here it does plug in a micro USB, which the cable is included. Not that you don't have 1,000 of them laying around your house like I do. It has auto shut off, so again, if you're like me and you forget to turn these off, the auto shut off definitely comes in handy. On this control unit, not only do you turn it on and off in a lot of different controls that I'll tell you about in just a second, you also have volume control up and down, so you can adjust the sound of the music or adjust the sound of the ambient noise. Comes with a very nice little case. Inside the case, obviously you can put the hearing protection, you can put the micro USB cable, and then all of the different little foamies and the different parts that go inside your ear. It comes with different sizes, some of the foamies and some of the little plastic pieces that will fit different size ears. I had to use the extra large foamies because I have extra large ear holes. Don't know why I find that so amusing. Anyway, the controls. I'm going to read the controls off to you because there's a lot of controls and I tried memorizing them 5 times and I just can't memorize them. The button in the middle is called the multi-function button. That is what, so if you hold it for a second, go ahead and turn it on. If you hold it for 3 seconds, you turn it off. After you turn the hearing protection on, if you double tap that multi-function button, that turns on the ambient noise. And if you don't know, what it's going to do is going to mute the sounds of the gunshots and amplify all of the other sounds, like people talking and any other sounds. And more on that in just a little bit. To answer a phone call, you tap, or answer or end a phone call, you tap the multi-function button. To ignore a call, tap it twice. To mute, you double tap the multi-function button to mute a phone call. Skip a track, you hold either the plus to skip forward or the minus to skip backwards. Volume control, simple, you go up and down. Play pause, you tap the multi-function button when play pause if you're listening to a song. And that's all about the controls that I can stomach. Now, as far as the testing that I did on these ear protection, I've worn these for about the past 2 months. If you follow me on any of my other social media channels, and again, why wouldn't you? You definitely see me wearing these indoors, wearing them outdoors, shooting pistols, shooting rifle, different calibers, just a wide variety of uses on these ear protection. And I don't really have much to say besides they work. They work well. There's no major issues concerned. The quality was fine. I didn't break. I had no issues. I'm not a huge fan of wearing any in the ear protection indoors when multiple rifles are being shot. Like, I go to a training class every week and there's a bunch of us with rifles indoors, and I always like to double up my hearing protection, whether it's these or a pair of foamies or anything else. That's just, I'm not a huge fan of it. As far as the Bluetooth was solid, very easy to link them to your phone. You just turn them on, go to your Bluetooth menu, it says power cords, I click connected and it was simple as that. Phone quality was okay. Talking on the phone wasn't great. People hearing me, it was okay. It wasn't bad at all. It's definitely not as good as an Apple AirPod, but then again, the Apple AirPods cost a lot more than these. I don't remember how much they cost. The music quality, the sound quality was very good, and the distance I could get away from these, where I left my phone and I walked away, was solid. It was at least 25 yards away, and the Bluetooth music was still coming in very, very crystal clear. So as far as the pros, I'm going to say they are pretty good for an affordable set of in-ear Bluetooth headphones. The sound quality as far as listening to music is very, very good. The hearing protection is decent at 22 NR. Not the best, but for this price, it is pretty good. Linking it to the phone is very, very simple. And then the fitment in the ear was very, very good. I have another set of hearing protection right over there that costs more than twice the amount this one does, that I can't even fit to my ears because the foamies in there are significantly smaller. So small to the point they do not fit my big ear holes. As far as cons, I have one con, it's kind of a big one. The sound of the ambient noise isn't great. It's not bad at all. You can still hear people talk and it amplifies their voice. It's just kind of muffled. It's not crystal clear like some of the more expensive hearing protection is. But again, these are less than that $100 price. Now, I let my wife put these on, and a couple of my other buddies who shoot listen to them, and they just said it sounds weird. That's the only way they could describe it, was weird. I'm going to say it sounds muffled or garbled or a little bit like that. Again, you can still hear the person, it's just not crystal clear. Overall, I'm going to say they seem to be a very, very good set of hearing protection if you want that Bluetooth in-ear on a budget. I say on a budget, I know they're $100, but other similar sets of these go for $200, $300, $400, $500. So that's why I say they're on the more budget-friendly scale. And I say they seem to be good because these are a newer product, and this is just a sample size of one. So even though I've had good luck with this one, I like to wait 6 months to a year to make sure we have a big enough sample size on any new product to make sure it's good to go before I give my stamp of approval. But so far so good, and I think I may wear these in the tactical games. I'm a little worried about the wire getting snagged on something when you're shouldering a rifle, so that I'm not sure. But it's better than the over-the-ear protection because that always gets snagged when you're doing stuff. So I may wear these, and that would be a very, very good test for them at the tactical games. Alrighty, boys and girls, that's a quick review of these. I will continue wearing and using them, and I'll let you know if I have any problems. Let me quickly thank Caldwell for sending these out for me to try. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you are looking to pick a pair up and try one, again, there's some affiliate links down in the video description, so hopefully I can find you a good deal. Let me quickly thank my Patreon supporters, because those dudes rock. The companies who support me with affiliate links, because they also rock. And then you guys for watching, because you also rock. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.